Hello, this is Hoopy Guilo. I have returned to God of War Ascension, and let's see what happens next for Kratos. And most importantly, how have you all been? Have you played any good games in the past week? And yeah, how's everything in general? Please let me know below. Please let me know what you think of God of War Ascension so far. Do you think I finished this time? I'm not too sure. I don't know how far from the end I actually am. I think I'm supposed to be opening this up next. Oh, how much? 22. I think I need 25 to upgrade the weapon, so because I've an inky barrier of dark fury magic blocks the way. Oh well, never mind. So I'm still not quite enough, because oh no, I actually have low on magic, but don't think I'm going to use it just yet. Excuse me. This looks a potential area for a fight. Okay, so there's nothing there. That might be something hidden in the corners. So I think I can still gonna use this. Get the right one now, that one, isn't it? No. I thought it was glowing green. Okay, so it's nothing to do with that, I don't think. Something to do with here. Nothing breakable. What's on this side? Another set of doors. There's nothing hidden over here. What was that? Oh, that looked glowing on the left. That was a place to grab hold. I don't know. Why did that? Let's open up this. A tap, okay. Ah, okay. But it's released something. Let's see what this does. It's been released. Ah, okay. I vaguely remember this part as well. Oh, I didn't... I was going to say I didn't see those chests, but is this the next room? Oh, get there pretty quick, I think. Ah, it's already shut. So I need fake Kratos to keep it open. There we go. You hold that tight, fake Kratos. I'm putting my trust in you. Oh, the idiot has closed it behind me. Oh well. I've gone through a magic door. think I've got all of these now, haven't I? Yay, 26. Okay, so that means I can upgrade the Blades of Chouse. Ta-da! Nothing else left. Woohoo! I might got a trophy for that, but I guess I might got one before. Have I upgraded all these? No. Oh, I thought I did. I upgraded those last time, didn't I? They didn't save. Never mind. Hopefully I can get enough to redo them. Might be another on this side. Oh, there's something there, that. An entry from the notebook of Archimedes. I have seen it. The eyes will be the end to us all. I will make sure no one reaches them alive. Oh, it's all wavy a little bit. Wavy and dreamlike. So they're not open yet. Guess they drop down. It's got some health. This looks like a fighty area this time. See, there's not a R1 there, no. So what happens when we open this one up? Whew. Oh, she's going to be looking at herself now, isn't she? Is this one staying? This one's staying open. Ooh. So what am I doing with this one? Am I turning her around? No, I'm not. I'm taking her eyes. They can see through the dark magic of the Furies. Fight time, I think. No, it's not. Oh. Well. The Eyes of Truth, L2 and circle. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Oh, that got stuck at the hands. Oh, did I put her in the... No, I didn't put her in the fire. Get away from the fire. Keep blocking when I should be doing that. Yeah, I remembered. Ah, a bit slow there. And again. you down. I knew this was... Is that coming up? Let's use these. I want to use L3, R3. Oh, it's double height. It's double height. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's just getting a bit manic now. Let's use this again. Oh, this is crazy. How do you do this one on hard mode? Just one down. Your lightning has no effect on me. Let's try to do a bit more damage. Oh no, oh, I thought I was frozen then. Oh, it's frozen the other one. Ah! There we go. Whoa, I can't see what she's doing. Wow, there's some serious flashing there. I like that dodge aspect. It's not hard to do, but let's hope there aren't any more of those. I don't think there will be. Oh wow, it knocked off the scenery. Careful, you're going, Kratos. Not too close. There we go. Begone, hands. I'm obviously not hitting them, so let's back here and do that one. More hands and I'm low on health. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I don't like these ones. What am I doing? trying to throw these. Oh, they jump up as well, those ones. Oh no. Get off me. I don't want red ones, I want green. This isn't going well. Come on. Oh, I'm down. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Come on. Do I start from that level? I should start from that area. Ooh, loading time's slow. At least it's giving me all my health back. Let's see which level it put me to. Ah, all of them. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's just try to do this bit better. Come on, come on, come on, come on, move. No, 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 no. Got time of that wrong. I forgot we did two. See how you like lightning. Ah, timing off that, never mind. It's just hard when they're both doing a different attack to dodge them. Or I'm a bit over the top, we might... Oh, come on. Oh, come on, I'm doing better than last time. Move! It is a bit silly that he can dodge to the left or to the right for quite a long time and they don't realise. There we go. So better health at least. This worries me because I think they start blasting fire. Just try to get rid of these. I don't like these spear ones. Keep chucking it at her. I've got some health back. This is where I've got to be careful because I think they're going to start on fire, yeah. No, that's not right. got to be careful I'm not throwing while that activates as well. Like, probably now. It's, ah! Ah! Sort of keep my distance a little bit. Jump! Oh dear, dear, dear. There we go. Is it done? It is done. Aha, good. Oh, not too bad that time. And up I go. Have I fought one of you before? Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, get out of there. Oh, press the wrong button. Let's see which one's next. That's quite a good one. Some more magic there. Ah. Oh, I thought it was off that. Never mind. Wow, the fights on this are just... They just feel really intense and engaging. Yay, back at the top. I think, have I got... I do, I can upgrade one of these. Let's upgrade... Let's upgrade Kratos. So I do occasionally use him in battle. Not much, but I do sometimes. Well, I hope there's enough to completely upgrade everything. Do I need health? I don't really need health. I don't want to use that yet. Let's check there's nothing at the other end. Also, I can use this on here now, can't I? My Oracle Eyes. Ah, it's temporary. But I'm going to have a look, see what this actually does. I'm closing it because I can get back now. Ooh. This way. Can I use... Come on. There we go. It's ever so slightly clunky, is that sometimes? There we go, let's go back this way. Ah, didn't have those long, or they just disappeared. Got a link to somewhere else by the looks of it. I'm not going back that way. There's something over here. Antikythera mechanism. A gear mechanism used by Archimedes to track the heavens. Beat the game to use this item. Oh, got a trophy. No Drake, you can't have these. Aha. That's a Uncharted reference. So I must have collected all the items. Yay. So that's our flash over there. Oh, that's good. Got all the items. Let's open up. Finally lit. Yay. Got to lit it up.
I'm sorry, Spartan. When I learned that my mothers were close, I came to what...
We have special plans for you, my son.
All this effort and you still fail.
Oh no, I don't have my copy Kratos.
Come, sisters. We will break him within the walls of Hecatoncheires.
Kratos found himself defeated, and this time no Olympian would come to his aid. Satisfied, the sisters returned home with their prize. Within the walls of their prison, they would delve into the broken warrior's soul and entice Kratos back to his place as a servant of Ares.
We're back to the beginning now. Gone full circle.
It has been too long.
Never again.
So we're back to the beginning. There's no hidden boxes over here. Can I break these? No. The Fury Citadel. Always head back a little bit. There might be a... No. Okay. Might be near a chest. I guess this is where I came from at the quite earlier on in the game. Can I not break that? No, I can't. Really can't. Nothing around here. Can't even go around there. Okay. So it showed the heart thing, so let's redo that one. Oh, I undo him, do I? Okay. Whoop. Oh, no. Oh, these are quite fast. Why is it telling me all the how to play the game again on the right? I need to get out of that thing. That's cool. Kill you with your own tail. Or your own appendages. Oh, it's not a tail, is it? Oh, don't matter. No, it's a leg. Get through here. Ah, nice house. This must be real. Oh, he's falling for it this time. Wow, Kratos smiled.
I have been away far too long.
You can see her in the morning. Come.
Wow, don't be such an idiot, Kratos. Come on.
In time, you will forget. All that you have lost can be yours once again. If this is what keeps you in service to Lord Ares, then this is what you shall have.
Ah.
It is not real.
I can be your reality.
The hard part is over, Spartan. You have committed the ultimate sacrifice. Offer yourself to us completely, and you shall live in blissful illusion.
Never.
Then let death be your reality!
Oh, press wrong button. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that was dumb. Kratos, you idiot. Triangle, Kratos. Press triangle. Come on, it's slow loading, is this? It's very slow loading.
What is the meaning of this? You have made a poor choice, Spartan.
No, I don't think so, because you killed me. So I think that was the best choice to make. Ah. Anything further back here? No. Lecter's chamber. Are we at the end? We can't be far away.
A simple trinket will not defeat us, sister!
Slow walk.
You defy me? You are but a mortal.
You should have taken our offer, Kratos! Now you will pay for that mistake!
Well, I might change my mind yet. You're forcing me to do
I
this.
am the queen of the Furies.
Well, you turn into a Resident Evil baddie now. Come on. Ah, was it her we saw? She attacked earlier, didn't she, at the... When we're at the lantern, the statue. Was that her who attacked?
Let us see if your brothers will offer mercy.
Well, they're not really here, are they?
There is no escape.
Go for her. Go for her. Oh, I was a bit in range there. I did kind of dodge. Whoa. There she is. Health back from her. She's too far away.
You bring this on yourselves.
Not really. Your sister kind of brought it on. I've wasted this. I'm actually attacking it. No, there we go.
You will pay for taking Bagheera's life!
That's annoying. Nope. They must know they're no match for me when I'm doing all this to them. I'm not going to give up.
Life for a life!
No, wrong button. Come on. No, I'm holding it down. There we go. Ah. This isn't always a good idea. No, there we go. Another one coming. Well, I'll say this is not knocking much energy off me. There we go. The thing I'm never sure is how much control do I have over these bits. Come on, I did press that then, but it didn't activate straight away. Now, I just think, am I supposed to be hacking here? Am I supposed to be moving? I'm not too sure. Although they look brilliant, so... Haha. You must know you're doomed now. Come on, Kratos, you can't stay underwater too long. Telling me I need the spears. Ah! Gotta be careful of those. I've used my thing. Does this work or not? We'll find out. It does. Try it again. Not quite. Give it another shot. No, not in range. Okay. And because of that, I couldn't jump. Don't know why I actually went to her jaws then. Open so much to change her attack now. You're back, are you?
You will not defy us!
Well, not quite a lot of energy off there, didn't it? Oh dear. Oh, come on. Oh, both together's never good. Let's use this. Ah, I didn't jump quite in time. Oh, this isn't too easy. Both together. She's the one I want to get rid of first. Come on. Jump. Come on, Kratos, be careful. Oh, he's dead. Blast. Oh dear, okay. Gonna be a tough one. Here's when I don't dodge those. Come on. It's better. Can I reach it? I can't. You don't damage me at least. Good. Oh well, never mind. Come on, pull back. There we go. Move closer. There we. That's a bit better. There we go. Move. Focus on dodging a bit. Oh, idiot. Focus on dodging just a bit more than I am doing, I think. Oh, right into that. I've done better than last time. It's move. Do what I hoped it to do. Oh, gonna mess up this one again. Move. Got some health. Oh, I did something. Good. just get her. It might do. Yeah, no, just slap her around the face a little bit. Ah. It left me open to an attack. Move away. Oh, something new. Ah. Oh, she's stuck on the side of the building. That's well cool. Have I got her? Not yet.
You shame, Sparta! Oathbreaker!
You are not fit to be called a Spartan. I lost everything because of you.
Uh-oh.
They were not there by chance, Kratos.
You think you want truth, but truth will only bring you pain! My death will not free you from this madness!
Bye-bye, Hecatoncheires. If that's where we were still.
I would not have been strong enough to choose your path, Spartan.
Orcos,
I would have taken what my mother's offered.
I would rather live in truth.
I fear you may come to regret those words. Lord Ares still holds your bond.
This cannot be.
Before you killed them, my mothers once again made me your Oathkeeper. For you to be free, I must die by your hand.
I do not understand.
If you do not release me, My father will retain power over you, but even worse, I will live in eternal torture.
I have spilled enough innocent blood.
There is no other way, Spartan. Destroy the Oath. Kill Ares. Have your revenge. I was never the warrior my father wanted me to be. But please, all I ask, give me an honorable death.
With the death of Orcos, the blood oath to Ares was finally broken, and the painful truth rushed back to Kratos' mind. The truth of the murder he committed, the slaughter of his wife and child, the carnage forged from his relentless ambition, surfaced in perfect clarity, and became the visions that would haunt him all of his days. Now free of the Furies' madness, but still tortured by the truth of his past, Kratos left the only home he'd ever known and set out to undo all that he had wrought.
Well, that seems like the end of this adventure. There we go. God of War Ascension. So I'm going to leave these playing, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a really good game. And I kind of forgotten how good it was. I was kind of regarded it as one of the better ones in the series. And I think it was the last of the Greek era games to be released. I'm still sure it came out after God of War 3. But yeah, knowing what's to come for Kratos, it does quite well setting it up. And I think the writers sort of fit them in. Prequels are often quite hard to do. And especially with the God of War games, which we will see that they released spin-off games and prequel games that slot between the main games, and I remember playing them through before and being quite impressed at how well they managed to make it feel like a solid long-running game, like the whole story had been planned from the start. And I guess it kind of had to a point. So I would suspect after the success of God of War, maybe God of War 2, but after the success of God of War, they knew, we've got a franchise going here, we could do quite a bit with it, and sat down and planned Kratos' story in a bit more depth. Maybe even had ideas just in case they got a sequel. Because from memory, they kind of set up the next. They always seem to set up the next game. So like we get talk of somebody going to Egypt. Was that in this one? It should have been in this one. So I think the original plans was for Kratos to take on the Egyptian gods, but that never came to fruition. Although I think the current game makers have sort of said that they could go back if need be, and I think that would be a pretty good. I think that would be quite good. I'd enjoy the an Egyptian era one, because obviously the Greeks did control Egypt for a long time, so it makes sense perfectly that he would go there next. And I've not played God of War Ragnarok yet, but yeah, it's possible we might get flashbacks. We got some flashbacks in the God of War Norse era, so yeah, there's potential. I hope they do. It would be quite good to see him move on. I didn't like the Norse era that much from the God of War game, so at least he can go on and take on every god ever created. But yeah, I think out of... Oh, the volume didn't drop. I think out of all the God of War games, I think this is the only one that doesn't continue on as well. But I think there's a bit of a quite large time gap between the end of this one and the start of the next one. Usually they end with him with a certain amount of weapons. So he'll have certain weapons at the end, but they'll cleverly tie it into the start of the next game where he starts with those weapons. And as far as I remember, there's only one that doesn't quite fit, or he loses them at the end of the games, which I guess he kind of got rid of the heart and the bits that he had on this one, so it makes sense that he got rid of them. Or maybe Ares just says, "I'll have those, thank you very much." So yeah, I will rank these. I think this is going to score very highly when I do get around to ranking them. I'm not going to be playing the next God of War game for a little while. I'm going to switch games for a couple of weeks. That was my plan for Sundays, to switch games. But I will return to God of War, absolutely. I will do. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching it. What did you think of God of War Ascension? I remember it feeling quite short, but I think because I've played it week by week, it's felt a much longer game than I recall it being. So I probably played it in like one really quick go over a couple of nights and got it out of the way quite fast when I played it before. I have played it twice before, I think. But the last time I've not used any of the items, the special items. I have no idea what they do. I've never looked online to find out what they do. I've never tried them myself. It'd be quite interesting to know what they do. Those items that I collected throughout the game that Nathan Drake would be proud I found for him. So you can share that below if you let me know what they do. That'd be good. Although it'd be a nice surprise. Because I think the last time I played it, I started as new game and changed the difficulty to the hardest difficulty. And I would guess this one is New Game Plus when I play again. I thought you could speed these up a little bit, but never mind. I'm going to play them to the end because I don't know, there might be a post-credit scene. I'm not sure if I can waffle all the way through the credits, but I'll try. I don't think we've had the cast, the hero of the cast. So we've got Troy Baker, very well used voiceover actor. Steve Bloom, another one. Corey Burton, another well-known name. Jennifer Hale. Linda Hunt, obviously, is the narrator who narrates quite a lot of these. Kevin Sorbo was Hercules. I think that's in the multiplayer game. I think you fight him. We didn't fight him in this one. I think he came back to do some voice. Who played Hercules in the TV series Hercules, which was Hercules and Xena, Warrior Princess. Which I remember I kind of watched them. Were they some relation to Sam Raimi? He had that sort of silly sort of thing, a silly sort of humour to it. I don't know if Sam Raimi worked on it. His brother was in it, wasn't it? Was it Ted Theodore Raimi? Got completely off topic there, but that was quite a funny in-joke that they brought back Kevin Sorbo to play a different version of Hercules. Before we had Marvel's multiverse, we had Kevin Sorbo coming back. I don't know if they do that in the Norse era. I think Chris Hemsworth as Thor might have been quite a funny little twist. But I guess he's too busy, or they can't afford him, or I don't know. I guess these games have quite a big budget. Even the newer ones, I think, could live off the the profits of these older games. So yeah, this God of War Ascension kind of ended the series, if it did come after it, and they didn't do anything for quite a long time afterwards when the Norse God of War came out. I'm not sure the reasoning behind that. Maybe changing times. They didn't want such a bloody, violent character as Kratos. He certainly is toned down later on in the Norse games. At least from the first one. I can't say for Ragnarok. I don't know if there's going to be a third one. I don't know how Ragnarok ends. I would guess that there is going to be a sequel to it, but with a name like Ragnarok, it would imply it's the end of the game. But I would doubt they would let a franchise die like that. They might leave it a few years. I've not heard of another game coming out. I have heard rumours that the original God of War games were going to get remade for PlayStation 5, and I wouldn't be surprised. It seems to be very much the in thing to remake games or remaster games, as the case may be. Lollipop Chainsaw being an example of that was going to be a remake, I believe, and they backtracked and did it as a remaster, which has got a sort of a more modern day friendly version with less violence, and the language and the costumes toned down a little bit, mixed with the apparently they say the original untouched version, just with updated graphics. That is a game I would like to play. I don't think I'll play that next. I haven't decided yet. But it is on my list of games to play. I think that might be good with the new game coming out. Might give the Lollipop Chainsaw a try on the PS3, and then play the remaster and just see how different it is at a later date. I'm not always too bothered with remasters. I find the PlayStation 3 is quite still playable. I still rank it as my favourite games console. I mean, obviously modern games do play a bit smoother, like at that difficulty activating the copy Kratos at times that just seemed like the buttons weren't 100% responsive, and even on the quick time that I'd press it sometimes and it wouldn't activate immediately. Like at the end, I was sliding down the snake, I pressed cross, I absolutely pressed it, and it didn't. I had to tap it again quite quickly. So things like that could be improved, ever so slightly. I don't really think it needs it. I think because this came out at the end of PS3's life, it feels like a PS4 game. PS3 to PS4, PS4 to PS5 doesn't feel like big gaps. I think the beginning of PS3 to the end of PS3, there's a big gap. If you play the earliest PS3 games, and this looks like we're at the end, but that was the same. I think PS2, first PS2 games felt like end of PS1 games. End of PS2 era was very similar to the start of PS3. It's later on when it really evolves, and PS5 doesn't seem to be evolving like that. Just because a lot of games are still coming out as PS4 playable games as well, even now. And we're quite a few years into the PS5 life cycle, so does that mean the PS5 games aren't being made to the highest standards? Is there not that big a jump between the PS4 Pro especially, and PS5? I don't know. They used to be almost like double in strength. PS5 is a good a good machine though. But yeah, it's still, I don't know, it's up there. I do like PS3, PS4, PS5. I think they're the modern era. PS3, the games, they feel a bit dated, but they still feel good. This felt amazing. I loved playing this. Really good game. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there, and I'll see what happens here. We'll go back to the title screen. So let's just see what options we have. So, okay. So if I go to... So I'll probably just load up that one. Let's have a look. New Game Plus. So I think I'll try that next time, because I've never done it before. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good day, a good morning, good evening, and a good night. And please share this video. Please like, please subscribe, and share with your friends or your worst enemies if you hated my my voiceover. And yeah, thank you very much. I wonder if multiplayer still works. Shall I have a quick look? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll say Joy Gin now and just see if this works. So thank you very much. Joy Gin.